Good day, everybody, and welcome to today's latest episode on my YouTube video series. And today we're going to talk about the Malaysian Minister of Transport, Anthony Lok's decision to choose ART over LRT for the Johor Bahru internal rail transport solution. Okay, so on the 13th of February, basically, Minister Anthony Lok, the Malaysian Transport Minister, right, he was in Johor Bahru and he made this announcement where Malaysia government has choose to use ART over LRT. Now, if you watch my previous video, go and check out my previous video if you have not watched it already, right? The Johor right now is in quite dire need to come out with this solution because as we near RTS completion in end of 2026, we now foresee a very, very big traffic jam happening at Johor Bahru City Centre because we have 10,000 people coming out every hour into JB, right? And we don't have enough transport options, public transport options, right, to move all the people out into other parts of JB. So the problem is we only have 2 years left, right? So Anthony Lok, the minister, said that we're going to go with ART because ART is faster to build and not only faster but also cheaper. Now ART, as you see, basically is a glorified bus. It's like a bigger bus, bigger tram. I don't really like ART, but it's just like a bigger bus, bigger tram. And he did mention that this will be elevated, which means that the ART will travel on some kind of track, right? With elevated track. Maybe the elevated track is so that the ART don't get stuck in traffic jam. But normally ART have its own road lah, so it will not get stuck with the other traffic. So basically that's what they're saying, right? Minister say do ART, not LRT. I know most of you prefer LRT, right? From the last video, I also prefer LRT actually. But I think the issue is if you look at Johor Bahru as a map, right? Look at the Johor Bahru map here, right? They want to build 3 lines, right, in JB, right? Some even argue that 3 line not enough, okay? But this is the 3 lines based on the last discussion many years ago, right? I don't know whether these 3 lines will change, right? Probably it's still subject to change. It may not be 100% accurate. But basically, you need to build 3 lines one shot to disperse the traffic into different parts of JB. So if you just build one LRT at a time, right, some more LRT expensive, right, you will not solve the problem immediately. So maybe bo pian, no choice, have to go ART because ART cheaper, and maybe ART they can build all 3 tracks together one shot, right, and maybe ART will require construction period shorter, maybe 2-3 years. Definitely would not need 5-7 years to build ART. So yeah, this is the map, right? This is the map for the old map, right? Just to show you guys again. And I want to point out several things for those of you who are analyzing the ART lines in JB. Number one is it doesn't cover Danga Bay though. If you look at the track, it doesn't actually go to Danga Bay, right? And if you look at the other thing, it doesn't cover Pemas Jaya to Pasir Gudang. So I know some of you were a bit disappointed in that, right? Because some of you are the Danga Bay believers, some of you are the Pemas Jaya to Pasir Gudang residents, right? You want the track to cover these 2 places. But if you look at the current line, it actually doesn't go there lah. I don't know that. It may change, right? So we don't know yet. But the current 3 lines based on the last map that I know, right, is basically west is to Peling, Bukit Indah, has last stop in Madini, right? North, it will go to Tampoy, Skudai, all the way to UTM, right? Taman University, right? And east, basically, is actually northeast. It will follow Jalan Tebrau, generally speaking, the route. Stop in Austin all the way, I think, to near where IKEA, Desa Tebrau, that's the last stop. So that's it, right? This is the 3 lines. So let me know what you think, right? Do you think Minister Anthony Lok made the right decision to go with ART, right? Did the Malaysia government choose the right decision? I guess there are constraints. Basically, there are constraints. That's why they end up choose ART. I think ART is not everyone's preferred solution, right? But considering where we are in the time frame, maybe they have no choice but to do ART. But again, ART is better than nothing, right? Hopefully, we need the ART to come out as soon as possible. Maybe more news, hopefully this year, right? So that we can be sure how this will solve some of the traffic dispersion issues in Johor Bahru City Centre. Thank you very much. Let me know your comments, right? What you think about this decision. We can discuss more in the comments and see whether you want to scold Malaysia government or praise Malaysia government on this decision. Okay. If you like my content, do like, share, and subscribe. We hope to create more content which is interesting to you regarding Johor Bahru property investment market and as well as retirement in JB. Thank you very much and bye bye.